And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the keynote address on role of regional rapid transit system in urban and regional development of India, I have the proud privilege in inviting our eminent speaker, Mr. Vinay Kumar Singh, Managing Director, NCRTC. Let's put our hands together to welcome him.
A very good morning to all. Mr. Ashish Kundra, the Transport Commissioner and Principal Secretary Transport, Government of Delhi, dignitaries on the dais and in the audience, friends, ladies and gentlemen. I think, see, this particular address will get assisted by a presentation also. It will be easier to appreciate the role of regional rapid transit system in the transport of NCR. So, see, all of us, we know that the population of Delhi is increasing by leaps and bounds. Similarly, the use of private vehicle, this is also exponentially increasing. See, the central government and the state government both are trying to reduce the dependence on private vehicles. My colleague Mr. Kundra is trying, and he has shown very good results in last few years in terms of increasing the number of buses, electric buses particularly, in the for the public transport in Delhi. Both these governments have also come jointly for this project of regional rapid transit system. We know that the moment there is a participation of private vehicle in the transport sector, it creates a lot of problem. In Delhi, we have witnessed in last 20 years the growth of private vehicles leading to a lot of congestion, pollution, accidents, and lot many other economic costs related with that. See, if transport is not able to support the economy, then it becomes a drag on the economy. There is a lot of cost which economy pays in terms of congestion penalty on the economy. So, the effort is to fill the gap which a rail-based transport should have provided, which has been the international experience till now. See, all the big cities, the metropolitan cities across the world, they have three kinds of systems. The national systems, national transport system, whether it is through by air or through a railway system. The other one is intercity commuter system, then intracity commuter system, and last mile connectivity. Here in NCR, what we are missing is a intercity commuter system, and that too a seamless commuter system which can provide transport to daily commuters, especially the passengers, from one city to another. To fill this gap, the RRTS has been planned. It is a joint venture between central government and the concerned states. And this is one project which will finally integrate the NCR the way it has been envisioned. It is not that just by saying that we are NCR, it will become NCR. Till we have a seamless transport between various towns and cities of NCR. So, there are various similar systems which have been created, implemented across the world. The one which is very similar to what we are doing in Delhi is Paris. Paris example where there is a RER system. Now, there is a Grand Paris system which is also coming up. So, there are train lines which have 100-150 kilometers going into the outside city and linking to the local metro system. And last mile connectivity is provided by bus systems, the intermediate transport, or various other kinds of two-wheelers, four-wheeler kind of connectivities. Now, this creates a network of networks so that people can seamlessly move from one system to another. This is what is lacking, and we have to do that. When Delhi Metro came about 20 years back, it provided us a very reliable, safe and comfortable mode of transport, but that was intra-city. There are few corridors which go beyond Delhi also, but that has a speed restriction, in the sense that the average speed in a metro is around 30 to 35 kilometers maximum. Now, if you see this particular ride, Delhi today has about diameter of 60 kilometers. So that means from the center of Delhi, in 1 hour we can reach the end of the borders of the Delhi. But with RRTS, so from the center of the Delhi, you can go up to about 100 kilometers in 1 hour, which is almost the size of NCR. So RRTS will provide about 1 hour drive, 1 hour journey time from center of the city to the end of the NCR. So that is the objective of having this system. To start with, we have 3 corridors, which are called the priority corridor. There will be finally about 8 to 10 corridors in the phase 2 and 3, but we are starting with 3 priority corridors, each about 120 kilometers, which can be traveled in 1 hour time, because the average time of movement is anything between 90 to 100 kilometer per hour. Now, what we are doing, because due to time limitation, I will keep my discussion today limited to one particular issue, that is multimodal integration and intermodal movement, seamless intermodal movement. Now, if you see, this diagram shows what is the role of RRTS in the whole transport business of NCR. So we provide the main backbone, because it is a high throughput system, high speed system. We will be the main transport backbone for passenger traffic in the NCR, and each station will have very intensive linkages with the nearby other modes of transport. Let us say Delhi Metro or Indian Railway stations or airport or bus stations. So in Delhi, there are 3 stations, out of which 2 are at ISBTs. At both these locations, there are Delhi Metro stations which are seamlessly connected. So we are connecting with almost all modes of transport, as it can be seen on the left hand side of this particular picture, on each of these stations. And then a high speed passenger backbone, a dedicated backbone for high speed movement, safe movement, reliable movement, punctual movement. Now, if we see what are these locations, so you will be happy to know that almost out of 7 lines, out of 8 lines, 7 lines are linked with RRTS of Delhi Metro. So these linkages we are giving either 1 station on each corridor or maybe more than 1 stations on the corridor. Delhi Metro, here is the list where if you see, almost all important junctions we are covering on these 3 priority corridors. Indian Railway, we are providing linkages at Anand Vihar, New Delhi, Old Delhi through metro. Anand Vihar is a direct connectivity and Nizamuddin is a direct connectivity, but New Delhi and Old Delhi through 7, no not 7, from International Airport, so direct linkage from all the 3 corridors. So people can travel within 1 hour from a distance which is almost like 100 kilometers away from Delhi to station seamlessly. I would like to share one thing with you. The potential of this Indira Gandhi International Airport is not able to be achieved by the civil aviation due to congestion on the feeding roads. The road connectivity which is available as of today will not be able to allow airport to use its full capacity of about 10 crore passengers per year. So RRTS kind of system which can have almost like 60,000 passengers per direction per hour can easily help the airport to achieve that potential. So there are various facilitation which RRTS will be doing. Indian Railways, we are linking the ISBTs Anand Vihar and ISBT Sarai Kalekha. On the 3rd corridor, we will be linking the Morigate ISBT. Our station will be next to Morigate ISBT. So there is a very extensive, as we enter into UP, almost every town which is very closely interlinked with the bus stations. So this is one example at Sarai Kalekha, where we are linking with the Delhi metro station, and I don't know if I have a pointer. And metro station, then Indian Railway Station, Nizamuddin Station. Thank you. So this is Indian Railway Station, this is Delhi Metro Station, this is RRTS station. All three corridors of RRTS will be merging here. Their trains can seamlessly move from one corridor to another corridor. So the passenger have not to change a train. And we are in discussion with the government of Delhi, where if we can construct a ISBT here, then it brings the ISBT also very close to Delhi Metro, RRTS and Indian Railway Station, Nizamuddin. Similarly at Anand Vihar. Anand Vihar also, if you see, this is Indian Railway Station, this is our ISBT of Delhi. On this side is a bus stand of UP government. We are just in between here. So RRTS station is at the center of this particular transport hub, which will facilitate very close multimodal integration with the other modes of transport. The commuters will not have to move on the road. We can completely segregate the pedestrians from the motorized transport. So we will provide the escalators, lift to link with the metro station as well as from Indian Railway Station. On the other side, this FOB will get connected, so that complete pedestrian movement can be segregated from the motorized movement. Now in Meerut also, what we are doing, we are linking with the metro. In fact, we have subsumed the metro in Meerut in the RRTS system. So trains can, the RRTS trains will be stopping at, RRTS trains will be stations in Meerut, whereas there is a local transit service which will be operating on our own infrastructure. There will be 13 stations and people can seamlessly from local transit to RRTS. Now for integration, the next step of integration is NCMC card. So that people who are using public transport, not only that physically they can seamlessly move from one mode of transport to another, but the payment method also is common. DTC is also already has implemented it. Delhi Metro is implementing it in a big way, and we will be doing the NCMC card from the day one. So that means the same card we can use on Delhi Metro, on RRTS and DTC, so that people can seamlessly move. It will make their public transport much more easier to handle. So without going in the other issues which we are doing, so I thought it would be a good idea to share with all of you what we are doing in multimodal integration and inter corridor transfer of trains on RRTS. Other than that, we are doing some creating some centralities along the corridor, where we will create facilities which can be used by commuters for ease of doing business, for ease of living, and this is how the system will create lot of decentralized economic nodes. So there will be economic activity around all these stations, which are spaced at about 5 to 7 kilometers, and in various towns there will be centralities which can be used by commuters, because it is a fast system. People can move from one station to another and use those facilities. I think this is all which I wanted to discuss with you, and we will have some more use of the same system. We will be using the system during the non-peak hours for moving the white goods and perishables in Delhi. That will reduce the number of vehicles, especially the trucks, entering into Delhi. So thank you very much for your attention and time. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed, sir, for that informative presentation.